Alright, kids. This is Timothy Kurofsky, U.S. Navy veteran, uh, 26 years. Um, Also a martial artist. You've seen me in some of the videos reading in my purple, what I call my silky gi, because I created my own style. I'm now a 10th degree black belt. You saw that last the video where I talked about Cardi and me, and I talked about a little bit of my journey. Today's read, lean over here, is going to be The Cat in the Hat. But before we get to The Cat in the Hat, speaking of hats, I have a lot of hats to show. So the first part of the video is going to have a lot of fun. And I'm going to show off my hats. United States Navy. And that's the first hat. Navy. This says Navy on it. Why? Because it's the boot camp hat. You don't have any rank yet. You don't have any command yet. You're in boot camp. So this is the boot camp ball cap. Okay? And my first command was the USS New Jersey. You can see the USS New Jersey white ball cap. Isn't that beautiful? This is specific to Lebanon. That was a long time ago. Ask your parents. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Lebanon conflict. Well, I didn't have these. I didn't put all these insignia pins on my ball cap until after I got out. This is what I wear to reunions when I meet with other sailors of the battleship New Jersey. But this was our battleship New Jersey ball cap, BB-62. That was the regular one that I wore when I was working up on deck, chipping and grinding, and doing my jobs as a what we call a bosun mate. This pen was a Master at Arms, and later became a Master at Arms. This is the 75th anniversary of the battleship New Jersey, BB-62. Then I came back and I cross-graded from a bosun to a cook. And when I did that, I did an expedition to the Arctic Circle, and I was on board of this ship at that time, the USS Underwood FFG-36. FF is a fast frigate, and G is guided, which means it has missiles on it. But a BB means beach bombardment, which is the battleship. That's what the BB meant. Then I went ship to ship, and one such ship, ship to ship. One such ship was the USS Merrimack. I spent 3 days, only 3 days, on board of this ship. But I had to get a ball cap because I thought this ship was really cool. It was an oiler. AO means oiler. Auxiliary oiler. It's an oiling vessel. It refuels other ships. This was the Merrimack ball cap. Then my first actual ship as a cook I worked in the pantry. The pantry is a area up in the wardroom where you cook for the officers on board the ship. And my first ship was the USS Richmond K. Turner, CG-20. CG is a cruiser, which means it could do long distances, and G is guided missiles. We had missiles on board. While we were in the Mediterranean deployment of Italy, we hit a typhoon. We had to do repairs on the ship. We were docked next to this repair ship, auxiliary dock, which is AD 44, the USS Shenandoah, and I had to get one of their ball caps. I just thought it was a really neat one to have. Then I got assigned to a big aircraft carrier. The USS John C. Stennis, CBN 74. I'm a plank owner, which means I was part of the first crew, the very first crew on board of a ship, and it was neat. And then on the aircraft carrier, that was a neat experience. Watching planes take off, that was pretty cool. I put in a cross rate to become a Master at Arms, which means working in security. And when I did that, I got assigned security in Newport, Rhode Island. And we wore the Army-style camouflage hats. I was a second class. That's what this means. I was a second class petty officer at that time. Then I went to my last seagoing command, the USS Bellewood, Landing Helo Auxiliary 3, LHA, which means Landing Helo Auxiliary number 3. You can see I was still a second class when I went on board of that one. Later I made first. That's what that was a little bit. The pelt pen was that first class petty officer. And then later I became a Sea Cadet officer. I'm getting ahead of myself. When I got out of active duty Navy, I worked as a Sea Cadet officer. Navy Operations Command in Rock Island, Illinois. I have a U.S. Navy veteran retired pin on here. And I was working as a training officer, teaching kids and teens about the Navy. I did that for 2 years. Then I got all my retirement ball caps. I'm going to try to grab them all, kids. This says U.S. Navy veteran, proudly served. United States Navy, we own the seas. This is my most worn ball cap. I used to wear it backwards like this when I go out in town. This is the one I wear the most. And this is the United States Navy insignia, the symbol for the United States Navy. And so I had to get a hat like this that had our symbol on it. Now, other command hats. Now we're getting serious, kids. Those were the ball caps. Now we're going to get serious. This is what the Navy is known for. The white hat. The classic Navy white hat we wear with our dress uniform. And what if my white hat still fits me? Yep, I can still squeeze it on my big head. Here it is, my white hat. Yes. I wore it down when I stole it. Ooh, give me a second, kids. It's taking longer than I want. Okay. Oh, I was assigned to Iraq. I did a combat operations in Iraq. During our muster, which means we line up information, make sure everybody's there. During our muster, they wanted everybody to have the same hat. So we wore these berets. This is my first class insignia pin. You can see that now on this one. See, and it has the 3 on it instead of 2. And but this still fits me. Oh yeah, kind of have it angled. And that's it. Right. And we also have a garrison cap. Garrison cap. That would also have a ranking pin right here. And it's just a garrison hat. It's a black garrison hat. I'll show you my other garrison hat. The other garrison hat is my officer's hat. When I finally became an officer, it took a long, long journey. This is my lieutenant garrison hat. Make sure my tail's not in the way. There it is, kids. And those are my hats. So I'm not the cat in the hat, but I am the sailor in the hat with many different ball caps from many different commands and units and combats that I served with. I'll give you one more salute then, kids. Now we're going to read the cat in the hat. Hey kids, I'm back. It's time for Cat in the Hat. Now his hat's tall. I don't have any hats that tall. Even the inside cover, he's tall. Tall hats. This says Timmy scribbled on it. The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play. So we sat in the house all the cold, cold, wet day. So the kids are sitting in the house. Nice rainy day looking out the window. I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two. And I said, how I wish we had something to do. Too wet to go out and too cold to play ball. So we sat in the house. We did nothing at all. So all we could do was to sit, sit, sit. We did not like it. Not one little bit. So, they're sitting in the room, and they're still looking out the window. They're bored. They have nothing to do, they say. Rub my nose, sorry. And then something went bump. How the bump made us jump. Kids are looking really startled, like, okay, what was that bump? And there's even the goldfish. It's like, yeah, what was that? We looked, then we saw him stepping and on the mat. We looked and we saw him, the cat in the hat. And we said to us, why do you sit there like that? I know it's wet and the sun is not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun. That is funny. So the cat in the hat walks on the door, you know, and says, yeah, we're going to have lots and lots of good fun. I know some good games you could play, said the cat. I know some new tricks, said the cat in the hat. A lot of good tricks. I will show them to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. This Sally and I did not know what to say. Our mother was out of the house for the day. So the kids were home alone. This strange cat walks in and says, we're going to play games. Saying, no, the moms ain't going to mind. Uh-huh. They are. But a fish said, no, no. Make that cat go away. Tell that cat in the hat you do not want to play. He should not be here. He should not be about. He should not be here when your mother is out. See the cat saying, no, no, no. No. That's what the fish is saying to the cat. No, no, no. Nope. Mom's away. Can't have the cat in here. You know. Now. Have no fear. Have no fear, said the cat. My tricks are not bad, said the cat in the hat. Why can't we have lots of good fun if you wish? With the game that I call Up, Up, Up with a Fish. Put me down, said the fish. There's no fun at all. Put me down, said the fish. I do not wish to fall. The kids are like looking. They're like looking like, what? And here's a fish. And it's like, got us on the umbrella. And they're like, the fish is going to fall. Have no fear, said the cat. I will not let you fall. I will hold you up high as you stand on a ball, with the book on one hand and the cup on my hat. But that is not all I can do, said the cat. So, the cat has the book, he's standing on the ball, holding the fish with his umbrella. Look at me now, said the cat, with the cup and the cake on the top of my hat. I can hold up 2 books. I can hold up the fish and a little toy ship and some milk in a dish. And look, I can hop up and down on the ball. But that's not all. Oh no, that's not all. Oh no. It looks like he is going to fall, but wow, he is balanced. But, oof, that's scary. Imagine if he tumbled. That wouldn't be good. Ooh. Look at me now. Look at me. Look at me now. It's fun to have fun. We have to know how. I can hold up the cup and the milk and the cake. Hold up these books and the fish and the bake. I can hold up the toy ship and a little toy man. And look, with my tail, I can hold up a red fan. I can fan with the fan as I hop on the ball, but that's not all. Oh no, that's not all. So the cat's trying to entertain the kids, but the kids are like looking like, we're gonna get in trouble with mom, you know. But there's the rake, the toy ship, and the fan, and he's fanning himself. It's a cake balanced on the hat. And then, boop, yep, there it is, it happens. That's what the cat said. Then he fell on his head. He came down with a bump from there on the ball. And suddenly we saw all the things fall. So there's the cat. He took his fall. And everything is falling. And what a mess it makes. And the cat hits his head with a bump. And a fish came down too, and he fell in a pot. He said, I do not like this. Oh no, I do not. That's not a good game, said a fish as he lit. No, I do not like it. Not one little bit. So the fish is upset that there's a mess. And the game did not turn out the way the cat said it would. But let's see what else he comes up with. Now look what you did, said the fish to the cat. Now look at this house. Look at this. Look at that. You sunk our toy ship, sank it deep in the cake. You shook up our house, and you bent our new rake. You should not be here when our mother's out. You get out of this house, said the fish in the pot. So the fish was yelling at the cat, saying, you gotta get out. Now you just made a real big mess. And he bent the rake. But I like it here. Oh, I like it a lot, said the cat in the hat to the fish in the pot. I will not go away. I do not want to go. And so, said the cat in the hat, so. I will show you another good game that I know. So the cat's going to convince him, hey, there's another good game. Then he ran out, and then, fast as a fox, the cat in the hat came back with a box. A big red box. He was shut with a hook. Now look at this trick, said the cat. Take a look. So he's carrying the big red box into the house. What's in the big red box? Let's find out. Then he got up on top of the tip of his hat. I call this game Fun in a Box, said the cat. In the box are two things. I will show you now. You will like these two things, said the cat with a bow. The cat saying, you're going to like these two things. I'm going to open up the box. I'll pick up the hook. You will see something new. Two things, I call them. Thing one and thing two. These things will not bite you. They want to have fun. They run out of the box. Good thing two and thing one. They can run it to as fast. They said, how do you do? Would you like to shake hands with thing one and thing two? So this thing one and thing two, want to shake hands with them? That's what the cat's asking. And Sally and I did not know what to do. So we had to shake hands with thing one and thing two. We shook their two hands, but our fish said, no. These things should not be here in this house. Make them go. She should not be here, but our mother is not. Put them out. Put them out, said the fish in the pot. And Sally and the boy are shaking hands with thing one and thing two. Have no fear, little fish, said the cat in the hat. These things are good things. And he gave them a pat. They are tame, oh so tame. They have come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet, wet, wet day. See? She's convincing them, hey, we're going to have some fun. Now we have some other playmates that we can play with. Now here's a game that they like, said the cat. They like to fly kites, said the cat in the hat. No, 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 not in the house, said the fish in the pot. They should not fly kites in the house. They should not. Other things that will bump, other things that will hit. But they're not like it, not one little bit. Thing one and thing two are flying kites in the house. And knocking, looks like a chair over. This son and I saw them run down the hall. We saw these two things bump the kites on the wall. Bump, 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 bump. Down the hall and the... Sorry, kids. Gotta catch my breath. There's the boy, there's the kids. And they're looking down the hall at thing one and thing two. As they're knocking all the things off the wall. Thing two and thing one, they ran up, they ran down. On the thing one kite, they saw mother's new gown. Her gown with the dots, they have that pink and white right. They saw one kite bump on the head of her bed. So, see, so there's the dress, and they got stuck on the head of the, I guess it gets stuck on the head of, or the kite gets bumped on the head of the bed, that's right. These things ran about with the big bumps, jumps, and kicks, with hops and big thumps and all kinds of bad tricks. I said, they're not like the way they play. If mother could see this, oh, what would they say? So even the boy is now getting concerned. And the fish got hooked on one of the kites right here, see? The dress got hooked here. Then one fish said, look, 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 a fish shook with fear. Your mother's on her way home. Do you hear? Or what will she do to us? What will she say? Or what will... She would not like it to find us this way. See, so the mother is coming. The fish sees the mom outside at the window, and the house is probably a big mess. Uh-oh, here we go. What was that? Camera cut out, kids. So there's stuff from here. I think I got all the stuff before this. So as fast as I could, I went after my net. And I said, with my net, I can get them my bet. I bet with my net I can get these things yet. So here's the boy. Here's the net. He's ready to get thing one and thing two. I want out, kids. Just my father set these things up. Okay. Then I let down my net. It came down with their plop. And I had them at last. These two things I had to stop. Then I said to the cat, now you do as I say. You pack up these things and take them away. Oh dear, said the cat. Did not like our game. Oh dear, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame. So, this Sally, this the boy, and then the things are inside of the net. And the cat's like sad, like, uh-oh, the game's over. But a shame. So he shut up the things in the box with the hook, and the cat went away with a sad kind of look. That is good, said the fish. He has gone away, yes. But your mother will come. She will find this big mess. And this big mess is so big, so deep, and so tall. You cannot pick it all up. There's no way at all. Alright. So the cat is leaving with the box. And look at the big mess. Wow. That's like when I was a kid, I had to clean my closet out. And I would just clean my room, and I would throw everything in my closet. And then my dad would say, well, now you have to clean the closet. You know? Because the way I used to pick up as a kid, I would just throw everything in the closet and say, okay, the room's picked up. But then he got some organizational shelves. I had a small closet. It was actually a little bigger than this one. And it had like a door that kind of, it opened like this. It was kind of weird because it opened like a spring. Right? And then it went into like a cubby in the back. So the very back part of the closet I made into like a fort. And the front part I had all my toys and stuff. And then my dad built me a toy box, and I would put my toys in the toy box. And then I still have that box actually now in my boxes, though it's actually filled up with old photo albums. Well, anyway, here we go. But here comes the cat. Talking about cleaning up. How you what are going to get cleaned up? Here we go. And then he was back in the house. Why, the cat have no fear of this mess, said the cat in the hat. I always pick up all my playthings, and so I will show you another good trick I know. So the cat is like on a machine. It has the broom, the whisk broom, and the dustpan, and it has his hands, and it's picking up things. That is really cool. I like that. And now the kids are smiling, because during the games they were like, whoa, we're going to get in trouble, we can't do that. But now they're smiling, and so even the fish are smiling now. Because now they know they're not going to get in trouble with mother. Then we saw him pick up all the things that went down. He picked up the cake and the cake and the gown, and the milk and the strings and the books and the dish, and the fan and the cup and the ship and the fish. He put them away. Then he said, that is that. And then he was gone with the tip of his hat. This is the last thing he put away, the fish. He saw the fish in this fish dish, fish bowl, and then he's going out the door with his machine thing. I guess he would call it a cleaning machine. The mother came in and she said to us two, did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do? And Sally and I did not know what to say. Should we tell her the things that went on that day? Should we tell her about it? Now what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you? What would you do if your mother asked you something strange and unusual like that happened to you? There's the kids, the back in the window, and there's the mother at the door, getting ready to come in the house. And that's the end. Last page is white. The book ends with the question, what would you do if a mother asked you? What I would do would be like, nah, we just wash watch the rain all day. You think the mom would actually believe there was a cat that came in and did all those things? I don't know. But there's my story of the cat in the hat. Don't want to have a moral of the story for you guys today. I showed you guys on my military ball caps. You kids got to enjoy all that. I hope you got to enjoy the read. If it's night, have a good rest, and may the Lord bless you as you sleep, and may your dreams come true in your future. If it's daytime and you're watching this during the day on YouTube Kids, then have a good day wherever you are. Sadly, if you're in one of the war zones or something, keep your head up. I'm always praying for the kids that's destitute. I know that's a big word, destitute, but they're stranded out there with no family in these war-torn countries. I'm always praying for them. Do your prayers. May the Lord bless you, and may He keep you, or whatever you believe in. If you don't believe in God, who I call Jehovah, whatever God or religion you believe in, I'm not here to judge at all, but may he or she that you believe in, may they bless you, may they keep you, and may like I said, your dreams be fulfilled, and blessings always. There's the cat in the hat. You're very back at this as beginner's books. Thanks, kids. Now see you in the next read. And the next read will be Christmas in July, which would be How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And then in August, we'll be Alice in Wonderland, and then Prince and the Pauper. October, Pinocchio. The Lion's Paw in November, I think, and then December, The Little Elf. I'll see you guys in those reads. Oh, and by the way, there will be a reread. I'll mention this again in another video, but there will be a reread of Stella in the Snow, because I had that window glare. Now I cover the window with my heavy wool blanket so you don't have that glare. I am going to be rereading that in January. Alright, take care, kids.
Hickory dickory dock, the dog barked